I got a lot of the casual. Yes, here we are. No matter your lifestyle, H. Halston will help you through it all. Yes, whether it be your work attire, whether it be meeting your girlfriends for dinner, or whether it be just lounging out in your own home, we've got you covered here. We have H. Halston and H. Halston Studio 2. And starting off this hour, this is an item that I purchased myself here. This is the Studio French Terry hooded sweatshirt. It comes in the navy, the phantom, and also the pale aqua. And it is 2 easy pays of $34. And it's available for $68 in the extra small through to double XL. Now, it's a beautiful poly cotton blend and just looks so comfortable. Katie is joining us in this hour. You look absolutely stunning. Wow. And joining me is also the spokesperson for H. Halston. We have Kim. Hey, Kim, how's it going?
Hey, great to be here. We're going to have a fun hour.
Oh my gosh, are we ever? And we are seeing the studio collection here. That's what we're starting off with. Oh my gosh, you want to talk about comfort? This is comfort right here.
Oh, it's so yummy. So Halston, we have pivoted into a studio collection, which the name actually comes, it's kind of twofold. So it comes from Studio 54, which Halston was so known for. He basically was Studio 54, but then it also has, ties back to a studio that we all want to work out. We all want to be comfortable. It's all about fitness and taking care of ourselves, but looking good at the same time. So here we're bringing you this beautiful French terry sweatshirt that has the beautiful kangaroo pocket in the front. I love that because it's almost even better than a regular pocket because you can just lay your phone in there, you could throw your keys in there, and you don't have to ever worry about them falling out.
No, you don't. And then, it's someplace to put your hands in. Say you're, walking to your spin class or what's, early in the morning. It's still a little cool. You can just pop your hands in there. You can put your little lip balm if you wanted to, or even your little pass card that could fit very nicely in there. But just the comfort of this. I mean, I added this to my cart. This is one that I'm going to be purchasing. I was just saying to Katie earlier, because of just how nice and comfortable it is and just how great it feels on. So you've got that leisurely look, but it doesn't look like one of those sloppy hooded sweatshirts that you're wearing though, Kim. It's got that nice pulled together look.
Absolutely. I mean, down to even the finishing details on the hem, it very much is, it is more of a refined product. So it's not just your dopey sweatshirt that you picked up somewhere. No. This is something that has more elegance to it. It has more viability, wearability, and you can take this from your couch, but you can also take this out and about. You could even go to a barbecue at a friend's house. You could throw this on when the weather gets a little bit cooler in the evening in the summer. Like, it just has so many great versatile properties to it that'll take you throughout the year. So think about it as a 365-day purchase.
Oh, definitely. And that little hood too, that's a nice little hood to have because, for example, if you get stuck in, a little light rain because April showers bring May flowers, right? And you get stuck in that little shower, it doesn't matter. You can cover up and then you're all set to go. Or if you've just finished your yoga class too and, you're still nice and warm and you want to continue to stay warm, then you can just flip that hood up. But, you've got that versatility that goes along with it. Now, I just want to let our friends know that I do have the least quantities in the navy. Now, Kim and I did have an hour earlier today. A lot of the pieces are flying out the door, and you can see why, because you've got that comfort that fits into every part of your lifestyle here with H. Halston. Now, another thing I wanted to mention about this hoodie is that it's pretty much true to size, right, Kim? I know a lot of our friends have been asking about sizing. What do you have to tell us about that?
100% it is true to size. Take your normal size. Everything that we do, I shouldn't say everything, the majority of what we do has stretch in it. So because it has a nice ease to it, you absolutely should take your true size. And especially on this hoodie, there's enough room and enough space for you to feel comfortable in, so you don't have to size up.
All right, now Katie is 5'10", and she's wearing a size small. And I just want to let you know that I'm 5'2.5", and I'm wearing a large in the Halston, the H. Halston. So then that would carry through right into the studio collection, right, Kim?
Absolutely. Anything from Halston is 100% true to size. If you're going to buy from the main collection or from the studio collection, you will be the same size in both.
Okay, perfect. And Katie has matched it up very nicely with the Studio French Terry Jogger. It comes in the aquatic dye, the classic navy, and the gray snake. And Katie's wearing the aquatic dye in the size small. These are available in extra small through to double XL. We've got that wonderful poly cotton blend. And this, you're saving $8, okay? 2 easy pays of $29.99. And, you know, we've gone to those specialty stores, Cam. All of our friends know which one I'm talking about. And when you start looking at joggers or even some of the athleisure pieces, you're talking about over $150 for some of the pieces. So at this for $59.99, you know, from H. Halston, the studio collection, you are still getting that same quality, but you're also getting the comfort and something that fits your pocketbook too, which is just great all around.
Absolutely. I mean, this whole entire look is very much a contemporary look. It's very modern. It's not sloppy in any sense. It's not your typical, you know, basic jogger that you just pick up somewhere. This has a lot of fashion to it, and it has a lot of stretch also. And something's great about this is when you do stretch on the fabric, you don't get that grin through that you don't see, that the pattern basically breaks apart. The pattern continues. So that's something that's really important as a quality that we add to H. Halston.
And Katie looks so put together, right? She looks like she's ready to head out to the studio. She's going to head out to her spin class. Or, you know what? It's perfect for those late summer nights when you have those bonfires out and gets a little cool when you're up at the cabin or at the cottage. This is great to just pop on because if you've got company over, you still look great. And you know what? You're going to feel comfortable. We've got that wonderful stretch in the waistband and the beautiful tie too. So you could pretty much adjust this to what you need, Kim.
Absolutely. And that's what we all want. We all want to be able to adjust it to what fits our body type. And once you do put it where you want it on your body and you tie it, it is going to stay there all day. It's not going to slip. I will tell you, this fabric does not grow. Your knees are not going to become 4 sizes bigger than they should be. Everything is going to, it's a very, very much a quality fabric, this French terry. So it is going to hold, and you are going to be so surprised when you get it home and you wear it and you wash it and you dry it, how well it withstands.
Oh yeah, and then you can see the bottom here. We've got that elasticized detail too. So Kim, if we wanted to, we could wear this just straight down the leg, or if we wanted to push it up a little, we can also do that.
Oh, absolutely. How cool would it look if it's like pushed up right below your knee when the weather gets a little bit warmer? You could even throw this on with like a cool tank and a, you know, denim jacket, and you can throw it on with a cool flat. So there's so much versatility to it that it doesn't need to be just your basic kind of dum-dum jogger. It's much more fashion.
Oh, indeed. And I just want to let you know that in that aquatic print, I only have about 30 of these left, okay? And they've got the wonderful pockets too, so keep that in mind. So there we have it, that wonderful jogger set coming in the navy as well as the gray and that aquatic print. And you know what you can match it up very nicely with is this next piece here. This is our hooded long sleeve French terry jacket. It comes in the classic navy, the phantom heather, and it comes in the extra small all the way to double XL, and in the navy, that's the one that I am least, that I have the least quantities in here. But this wonderful side detail here, again, Kim, there is a store that carries, you know, pieces that are similar to this, but you're starting to look at, you know, your pocketbook kind of extending a little further than you'd expect. We're talking like over $150. This is $68, available for 2 easy pays for $34, and once again, least quantities in this navy. But just a wonderful piece again, and just the details in this, Kim, is just pretty outstanding.
This piece, I have to tell you, is so spectacular. It was so well thought out when it was being designed. First of all, I love the zipper and how it's angled. Anything that was angled and off kilter was something Halston did all the time. He loved that whole asymmetric look because it drew your eyes somewhere different on your body. I love how as you draw the zipper down, the lapel just beautifully folds over, really truly on its own, and you have that beautiful ladylike kind of drape detail to it. So you have this beautiful, accentuation around your neck. It looks awesome open because it is so asymmetric that it just has this really cool liquid-like look to it.
Oh, yes, it does. And the way that you could do it up, there's a button on the inside too, so that you just hook that up and then you could do it up with the zipper. But as Katie has it here, she has it open. We've got those great pockets as well. And again, we've got a little hoodie in the back too, which gives us that versatility, Kim.
Absolutely. I mean, I love the concept of a hood because you really never know when you're going to need it. But the hoods that we do, they're very gutsy because you'll find on a lot of hoodies that the hoods are very thin and they hang and they droop. These are nice and gutsy. So when they're draped off of the back of your neck, they're really just staying there and they're adding to the garment. And it's beautiful just the way that it tiers.
And it doesn't add any additional bulk. It doesn't add any of that heaviness. Because you know how sometimes when you have a hood, Kim, and it's just too heavy or just too layered that it starts pulling backwards and you feel as though it's pulling on your neck? You don't have to worry about that whatsoever. Now, Katie has on this our Studio Super Soft Jersey tee, an event price of $39.99. You are saving $8 on this. It's available in the chalk, which Katie's wearing, and I only have about a dozen or so left in the chalk. It's also available in the navy, the animal, and the pale aqua, extra small through to double XL. And as Kim had mentioned too, if you're thinking about sizing, go with your regular size. There's also a size chart at tsc.ca. So while you're there, check out the size chart, and then you can see the entire H. Halston collection there too. But Kim, you can never ever have too many tees in your wardrobe.
Not at all. I mean, we're always on the hunt for the perfect white tee. At least I am. I'm always on the hunt for the perfect white tee. And when you find that one you love, you should buy multiples of them because they're hard to come by. This fabric is so delicious. It literally feels like butter. It's a super soft jersey. It is so slinky and yummy against your skin. So the drape is just so beautiful that you could take this from your couch or from very much a lounge sense. So you could dress this up even with a black pair of pants, and you could put it on with a great jacket. It's so versatile that it can go from casual to a little bit more dressed up. But it is that perfect tee.
Oh, absolutely. We've got that wonderful little cap sleeve too. You don't have to worry about big gaping armholes because that's perfectly done there. But as we make our way down, not only do we see the movement in this tee, Kim, but we also have that high-low effect going on.
Oh, yes. I love that high-low effect. And that, again, is something that Halston was very much known for. Again, he loved different dimensions on a garment. So I love this because I think of it in the sense of your backside is a little protected, but you also have almost the concept of a tail. So it makes it a little bit cooler and more fashionable as well. And even down to the tag, we went tagless here because how annoying is it to have a tag at the back of your neck, especially in a t-shirt that might be actually heavier than the garment is. Here, it's just clean against the neck and screen printed, so you don't have to worry about that.
And something you don't have to worry about too is looking too boxy in this because we have the rounded hemline that comes along with this.
Yes. And so that's another thing. Halston always wanted to draw your eye in on your body. And so that's exactly what this t-shirt does. Because it's rounded, your eye is going to draw directly in.
And I just want to let our friends know, Kim, that in the chalk, I only have a little bit more than a dozen. I think I have 14 of them left in the chalk, okay? So that's your perfect white t-shirt. As Kim mentioned, we are constantly looking for that white t-shirt. And when you find it, you always buy multiples of it, right? I mean, it's so difficult to find one that fits your body, but it doesn't cling to your body. And that's exactly what you're getting here. You are getting that softness of this. You've got the soft little cap sleeves, you've got that soft rounded neckline, and you also have that soft rounded hemline too. So you've got the beauty of this piece that's going to be on your body and just kind of floats away. And so you don't have to worry about looking boxy. Now, Kim, our friends have been asking about sizes. So how do we go about with the sizing?
In terms of sizing here, with this collection, go true to size. Everything in the Studio collection has stretch in it. So you 100% want to go true to size. If something is maybe a double Georgette fabric that doesn't have stretch in it, and maybe you're a little bit bustier, I would size up, but everything else will have stretch, and I would take your true size.
Okay, so like for example, our next item that we have here, the Studio High compression tank, go with our regular size, even though it says it's a compression tank, right?
Absolutely,
Okay.
100%.
All right, so this is that compression tank. It's an event price here. You're saving $8 on this. 2 easy pays available for $19.99. Available in the extra small in through the double XL, and it comes in this one here is the black snake. We also have it in that wonderful gray and your basic black too, because you can never do without your basic black. And I just want to let our friends know I have less than 20 in the black, all right? So that's for the entire country. And you can see my items left here. I mentioned at the top of the hour, the first hour that I had with Kim, things were starting to fly out the door, and you're starting to see that now. This is the H. Halston Studio Collection, and you are getting pieces that you can incorporate to your lifestyle any time of day or night. And this compression tank top here, Kim, this is perfect for your everyday activities.
Absolutely. And actually there's many great features about this top. So one, it has wicking properties, which we all love because then it draws the moisture away from your body and into the garment. And so it keeps you dry throughout the day. It also, you have that great coverage because it's not your typical racer back. It is a little bit wider on the shoulders. So you do have that nice line that comes in, and then it is a really great drop from the neckline. So you're super protected there and covered and modest. And then the length on this is amazing. The compression, I have to tell you, I have this on right now. It is the most comfortable thing. I feel like I had my pajamas on. It is so soft and silky against the body, but again, it's going to make you look slimmer because it is compressing while you're wearing it, but I promise you, you don't feel it. It just feels like a normal tank top when it's on the body.
All right, so you've got that gentle hug that comes along with this compression tank. And as Kim has mentioned, you know, go with your regular size, because even though you hear about compression, you start thinking, okay, should I size up? Should I not? No, H. Halston Studio took that into consideration, so buy your regular size. And we could see items left on the screen, and once again, most limited in the black. And with that halter top, the top that we have in through here, like you can adjust the size too, so you don't have to worry about the straps falling down your shoulders or anything like that. So you do have that adjustability running in through the back. So that is our compression tank. Now, Katie has it on with the compression leggings, also available in that black snake, the black, and that gray too. And once again here, we've got that light hug, right, Kim?
Oh, you have that light hug, but it also is a little bit higher waisted, so it's gonna smooth out your sides. So I love when things smooth out my lumps and bumps because that's exactly what this pant does. It smooths out from the top, so you are gonna just get a great shape to yourself. And then an awesome feature on this pant is that it is long to the eye, but it is raw edge on the hem. So what you can do with this is you can trim it with scissors to make it whatever length you want. You don't have to pay someone to do it, so there's no money you're putting back in this garment. It's gonna stay that same clean raw edge and be like that forever. So you could buy one pair that's gonna be hit at your ankle, and then you could buy another pair that you could make cropped.
Wow, okay, that is ingenious. Like, this is perfect for someone like me. I'm 5'2½", so I would take the large in this, but it might be something that I might think about cropping. And Katie, who is 5'10", it's a perfect length on her, but if she wanted something that was cropped, she has the opportunity to do so. And the thing is, you don't have to go and spend more money to get it done. You could just do it yourself. Now, I want to let you know that we are very limited in these leggings. Now, if you picked up the compression tank, get the leggings as well too, because because you know what? You're going to stop and think, should I, maybe I should have. Yeah, just do it, because this is your opportunity to get that look, to put together that look that you are looking for. And it's at an event price, $59.99. 2 easy pays available for $29.99. And I just want to show you that black snake too. If you know black is more your thing and you want to step out of your comfort zone, this is the opportunity to do so. And we can see we have items left here again on this item, 66, and that's for the entire country, all right? And when we're talking about H. Halston and H. Halston Studio, we are talking about the quality, and that's what you are expecting. And as I mentioned earlier, we've been to that yoga store, Kim. We know that yoga store that sells all the yoga wear, and we know the money that goes into this, and we know we can spend over $150 on just one piece. But here you get this great look for far less, but you're also getting the quality that Halston stands for.
Absolutely. And you know, something really important to point out, as
Yes.
you mentioned, those yoga studios and the higher price points that they're selling, I'm going to tell you that a lot of those, the quality is not there. So on a lot of those bottoms, if you were to bend over or even stretch, you're going to see the grin through. So you might even see your skin, or you're going to see how the color breaks apart. That's not going to happen on this legging. If you bend over, if you stretch, if you do anything, the fabric, it breaks apart, the whole color goes with it. You won't get that white break that you see on those other pairs out there.
No, and you don't want that, especially when you're wearing a legging. And if you are using this to work out too, you're going to be bending, you're going to be stretching, you're going to be moving. So you want to make sure that you're covered all the way through. Now, when the warmer weather comes, I love to break out those dresses, Kim, and this is the perfect one to do so. This is the short sleeve crew neck jersey maxi dress that we have here. An introductory price, you're saving $8 on this, available in the classic navy as well as the black. Now, this is one of those, let me just say, this is going to be a workhorse for you, right? This is going to be that piece you're going to throw on when you've got the errands to run, you've got to put some gas in the car, you got to do that grocery shopping. But if you're going to meet a girlfriend for lunch, this would be perfect too.
This is hands down one of the most amazing workhorse pieces that you could put in your closet. I am just thinking about the multiple end uses to this. Yes, you can go run your errands and you can have a little flat, or you can have a sneaker on with it. You could even wear this by the pool or at the beach and use it as a beach cover up. If you're going out to dinner or to lunch, you could throw a belt on with it with a really cool flat. You could throw it on with a denim jacket, a leather jacket. So there's so many ways to take this from casual to cool to versatile.
Oh my gosh, there's so much that you can do with it. And I love the fact that it's got those wonderful little slits on the side too. So you've got that little bit of flirtiness when you're walking along. You've got that movement too. And when it's hot outside, because when it gets hot, it gets hot. So you want to have a little bit of that air moving through your dress. And this is the opportunity to do so. But what a great idea though, as a beach cover up, you just pop it on and away you go. And then if you have to go for lunch, you can, and you don't have to worry about, you know, being wet and in your bathing suit because you got this wonderful cover up. Oh my gosh. And the softness of it, Kim, this material is just to die for.
Oh, it's like butter. It's so yummy. It's a super soft jersey. So the slinkiness to it and the breathability, it's just so yummy. I mean, if you even think about this, you could sleep in this. You could go to the beach in this. You could go to lunch in this. I mean, there's so many things you could do with this piece that you could buy multiples and they could fit in your whole entire life. And the label here, again, you don't have that annoying label at the back of your neck. It's just screen printed in, so it's never going to bother you.
And you've got that nice soft neckline too. If you wanted to wear a piece of jewelry, you certainly can. And this is a piece you could probably belt if you wanted to, right, Kim?
Oh yeah, this would look so cool belted. Like I'm picturing in my head, she's looking cool. She's belted it. She's put this really great necklace on. She's put a fabulous sun hat on and a little pair of flats. And I mean, you literally look like $1 million.
Oh yeah, don't forget those big sunglasses too, and those big pops of earrings. You got the red lipstick going on, and then away you go. You kind of picture that, you know, that little convertible, that red convertible is going to drive up and pick you up, and then off you go, like you're going to be off in the Riviera, right? You kind of have that look, but you can also have a more subdued look. If you're taking the dog for a walk, for example, you could just throw this on, and you'll feel so comfortable walking around the block, and all the neighbors will be looking at you too, saying, wow, she looks pretty good.
Absolutely. I mean, this is one of those pieces that you want to see yourself coming and going in. To the eye, it's basic, but it really isn't because of all of the end uses that it has to it.
Right. I mean, that is such a versatile piece that you're going to want to add to your wardrobe. And that's what we're talking about today, right? We are talking about workhorse pieces that you don't have to think twice about. You just know that they're in your wardrobe and you're going to go to them time and time again. Like this next item that we have, you know, you're going to be heading out to that job interview, you know, something really important that you need to find a top for. Or if you're heading out to a lunch with some people that you haven't seen for a while, or if you have a dinner that you're going out to and you know you're meeting some new people, this would be perfect for it. It's the elbow sleeve button front blouse. Introductory price here, $59.99 on this. Available in extra small through to double XL. We have your classic navy here. We have your pale aqua. And then we have this one here. This is the python. We haven't seen this one yet, Kim.
No, and I love this because our prints, we call them print non-prints. So they're all very much smaller in scale. So this is one of those things that I'm looking at it as a snake print. Someone else could look at it as a dot print. So it's really digestible however you want it. And it's not one of those pieces that your friends are going to say to you, oh my God, you're wearing that for the 100th time, like retire it. No, this is one of those pieces that is going to be a workhorse and that it's not memorable. That's actually what you want with prints. You don't want them to be memorable because you want to get the mileage out of them.
Yeah, because you don't want that print to be smack dab in your face and everybody says, oh, but you wore that last week. You wore that day before yesterday to think about it. And now you're wearing it again today. I mean, but this is one of those pieces that you will wear time and time again. But like you said, that print is one of those prints that people aren't going to remember the print, though. They're just going to remember that you did look good. But why don't you tell us about some of the details from the collar all the way in through the button details, Kim?
So first of all, I love a covered placket. I think it makes a blouse or a top look so much more refined and clean. So it's really beautiful here how we covered the placket of buttons in the front. And then the cuff on the arm, it's a beautiful wide cuff. So actually what that feature does, it helps to like elongate the look of your arm, which is so pretty because of where your eye draws down. And then the hem of the shirt, if you notice, it's like has a high-low hem to it. So again, you have that extra coverage and protection in the back. And then again, you have that protection in the front. This would look so cool if you half tucked it into your pants too, and you had a great belt that you wanted to throw on with it. There's just so many multiple end uses. And the fabric, it's a satin back crepe, so it's yummy and soft, and it has this silky hand to it. And when you think satin, don't think, oh my God, I have to take this to the dry cleaner, so I'm spending more money. This is all machine wash and machine dry. Everything we do with H. Halston and H. Halston Studio, you can take care of it at home. So there's no extra money you have to spend on the garment.
No, and I just want to let our friends know that Katie is 5'10" in height, and she takes a small, all right? And I'm 5'2.5", and I've been wearing the large in the H. Halston, so just so that you get an idea. And don't forget, if you go to tsc.ca, you can see the size chart there. And don't forget, you can also check out the entire collection too, because we can only give you a snapshot in this hour, but we are bringing you the best of the best when it comes to H. Halston. So that is the elbow sleeve, a button front blouse. You are saving $8, available in the classic navy, the pale aqua, and the python too, available in extra small through to double XL. Now, Katie has paired it up very nicely with these pants here. They're the knit crepe slim leg seamed pant, available in the black, extra small through to double XL. 2 easy pays available on this for $34. And this is another one of those pants, Cam, that when they're in the wash, you're going to wish, you know what, I wish I had another pair to wear, because you're going to turn to time and time again to these pants.
Oh, this is going to become one of those workhorse staples in your closet. We all have those 5 to 10 items that each week we use as like our grounding piece to build an outfit. This is going to be one of those pants that is going to work for you in that way. And it's a stretch knit crepe. This basically stretches 4 ways, which is so amazing. So this is going to be a great item that you look pulled together in, but you still feel like you're wearing your jogger from this past year that we've all been living in. So this is like the next step into civilized society again, but you're still so comfortable. And that's what we all want from our clothes now, especially after last year. We know we can get comfort out of clothes and we don't have to suffer for fashion. So this is going to be one of those pieces that one's not going to wrinkle. It's going to be a workhorse and you're going to look spectacular in it.
Oh, definitely. And you know what I like too is the fact that in through the front area, because I carry the bulk of my weight in through my midsection too, there isn't anything there adding to the bulk.
No, it's a very clean waistband. So it's one of those that where you put it is where it's going to stay for the day. It's not going to add anything to your body. Who wants to wear a piece of clothing that adds something to your body? That's definitely not why we're spending money on it. This is going to do the opposite. It's going to give you that room. It's going to give you that wearability, that breathability, but it's also going to give you a really beautiful shape.
And we're talking about easy wear and easy care too, because all you have to do is throw this in the washing machine and then that's it. You don't even have to take it to the dry cleaner. So you don't have to worry about spending that extra money on even doing that. And these are pieces that are going to last you 365 days of the year. You can wear this now. You can wear it in through the springtime, the summer, into the fall again. We've got Katie who paired it up with these little peekaboo toe boots that she has on right now. But you know what? If she wanted to put on some flip-flops, a little sandal, or even a little kitten heel too, she can do that. It's perfect because you have that versatility, Kim.
Absolutely. And I love that the key on all of the pants that we do is that we make sure that they're not like 12 miles too long, that you have to take them to a tailor and get them hemmed. These beautifully hit at your ankle. So this is like the perfect pants for a fabulous pair of shoes. Like her shoe is coming very high up on her ankle. So these hit so beautifully at your ankle that you don't have to worry about, oh, I have to buy a certain pair of pants to go with this pair of shoes. This is going to work for anything in your closet.
Oh, yes. And you can see that. You can see the way that you could just pop them on and then away you go. And we were talking about those shoes, and those are actually from Vince Camuto, Kim. They come in black, brown, and the snake print, sizes 6 to 11. They are available in full and half sizes. And I just want to let you know that in the snake, 9 only. That's it, okay? And we could see the way that Katie put those on. They've got that little zip back in it, so you just slide your foot in it, and then away you go. But look how fashionable that looks. And that is the Arundel cutout peep toe booty from Vince Camuto, 4 easy pays of $51.25. Now, we want to help you look put together. We are talking about H. Halston. I mean, he was a very influential American designer. He started out as a milliner. He created the pillbox hat for Jackie Kennedy during the inauguration. You remember the pillbox hat? He was known for that. He brought us the washable suede and also the halter dress. So he has always brought classic designs. He was definitely inspired by Studio 54, and we are seeing those classical designs continuing through to today. Like this one here, this wonderful little blouse that we have. It's the double Georgette long drape cap sleeve, and it has a tie that comes along with it. Available in this wonderful blush. We have it in navy as well, available in extra small through to double XL. And when we talk about sizing, I just want to mention that again, Kim, because I know our friends have been asking about it. How do we go about sizing this?
So in terms of sizing, for this specific piece, it's double Georgette, so there is no stretch in it. There is ease to it, so it is not going to be hugging your body at all. But if maybe you are a little bit bigger in the chest, and just for comfort, you might want to size up. But otherwise speaking, everything else you should take true to size.
Okay, perfect. All right, so just so that our friends know, because if they're thinking about getting this top, so there you have it. So it is that double Georgette. And let's go through some of the wonderful details of this, you know, starting off with the front here, Kim.
Yeah, so I love the drape that's happening in the front. So it has, draping was a detail that Halston basically did on almost every item that he did. So this continues with what he did. So you have that beautiful drape down the front. I love that we added a belt to it. So you could belt this in cinching your waist. The belt is removable, so if you don't love it, you can absolutely remove it. You could even throw on your own belt with it. So here we could throw on a navy belt with this one, or even a black belt, and you could cinch your waist in a different way. A nice feature on the back of the neck is the button. So it's actually on like kind of a pulley. So it's a stretch button. So if you think about it, there's so many of us that are trying to struggle to get the button like hooked on the back of our neck, and you're like breaking out in a sweat, and you're like, oh my God, I wish there was someone here to help me. You don't have to worry about that. This is so easily slides in the button and you're done.
Now, with that belt too, Kim, I know that you said that you could put your own belt if you wanted to. Do we have to belt it in the back, or can we belt it in the front if we wanted to keep this belt that comes with it, this tie?
Either. I mean,
Okay.
that's what's a great function about this. It's versatile. You could belt it in the back for some kind of detail as you're walking away from everyone, they'll see it, or you could belt it in the front.
As you're kind of sashaying away, you could see that little bit of movement in through the back, right, as you're walking off. And then you've got that little bit of playfulness, that flirtiness too. But as you said, you could take this off, to take off the tie. You could put your own belt on it if you wanted to. And this is one of those pieces, again, that you could wear on your own, Kim, if you wanted to, or you can always pop a blazer on top to get that, you know, more of that corporate kind of looking feel. So that is our double Georgette long drape cap sleeve top with the tie, comes in the blush and the navy, and available extra small in through double XL. And our next item is this one here. This is such a sweet piece when I saw this, all right? This is a wonderful little dress. This is the Jet Set jersey dress with the tie detail, available in the black and the navy print, extra small through to double XL. You are saving $8 on this. It's an introductory price, 2 easy pays of $39.99. And Katie, you look so sweet. You look so put together there. You look like you're going out to a garden party. You're all set to go. Doesn't she look wonderful, Kim?
Oh my God, she looks fabulous. I mean, this is, in my opinion, no fuss dressing.
Oh, yeah.
This is like, this can be great as a little black dress, but then I also call them LPDs. So it can be a little print dress. So you have your little printed dress option also. And the detail on this is so spectacular because there's a drape front on the front of the dress that is actually a functional tie. So you could make this really tight if you wanted to make it a little bit more bodycon, or you could leave it a little bit looser. So it's almost like a separate sash that's there for function, but also gives you great fashion as well.
Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. And I could just think of it now paired up with some tights and, you know, some of those knee-high boots too. And you put a little cardigan on with this and you're all set to go. Or as it starts getting warmer, as I mentioned, Katie's heading out to that garden party. You know, she's got that barbecue that she's throwing. Or if she's just taking a walk along the trails in the early evening hours because it's going to start getting warmer, the sun is setting later. This is perfect for that. And the softness of this material, oh my gosh, Kim.
Oh, it's so yummy. It's Jet Set jersey, which is like slinky and delicious, and it's almost liquid-like. And there's a really fun story behind this fabric. We named it Jet Set jersey because Halston was dressing all of the jet setters. So he was dressing Elizabeth Taylor, Liza Minnelli. He was dressing Bianca Jagger. They were always getting on a plane. They were going somewhere. They needed to be able to get off that plane and not look like a wrinkled mess. And that is what this fabric will do. It will keep you perfect throughout the day. It will not mess, and it will help you jet set through your life every day.
Oh my gosh. And then you're going to feel like a jet setter yourself too, because you've got that H. Halston name that comes along with this. I mean, come on, Kim, like he has dressed Beyonce, Halle Berry, Liza Minnelli, Lady Gaga, you name it. I mean, if it's good enough for them, I think it's pretty much good for us, right? Right? You know, we want to look fashionable and put together too.
Absolutely. I mean, if you think about it, what designer can say that they've touched someone from every decade? I mean, it was Jackie Kennedy in the 60s. Then he had Bianca Jagger and Liza Minnelli in the 70s through the 80s. Then you bring in Beyonce and Halle Berry and Lady Gaga. Who can say you've touched like 50 years of people?
Oh my
Halston's
gosh.
done that.
Oh my gosh, that is just simply amazing. And these are also celebrities too, that they have their choice of anybody that they want, right? But they decided to go with H. Halston, and you know, their classic style just continues to live on. Now, Katie had paired it up very nicely with these shoes here. These are for Vince Camuto. They are the press and flat mule. They are available in the silver, the black, the blue, and the nude. Sizes 6 to 11, full and half sizes are available here. Let me see, 4 easy pays of $37.50. All right, so let me just see here. Yes, $37.50. And I also want to let you know too, if your cart comes to $150 or more, just code ship 150, and we will cover the shipping and handling for you. So once again, we are talking about H. Halston this hour. We are getting the entire look put together for you. And we saw from the H. Halston, the studio, some of the studio collection pieces, just for that comfort, that chic leisure kind of look. And now we're moving on to the H. Halston line now. And we are taking a look at a number of different tops. Now, this is the Jet Set Jersey cap sleeve high neck top, 2 easy pays of $29 that we are looking at here. Available in this wonderful white and black, and also in the black too. So another great piece to put together in your wardrobe here, Kim.
Absolutely. This is very much quintessential Halston. I mean, the draping in the front is something that he was so known for. It's that same slinky, yummy Jet Set jersey fabric. And then it has a beautiful hook and eye just right at the bust. But what I love about that is you could actually open that up and you could throw a really beautiful cami underneath. Maybe that has a little bit of a peekaboo lace to it. And then the way that it drapes just to your side is so beautiful. So again, you have another option of a way to wear it. So it's not just has a singular look to it.
And then we've got that detailing of that elastic down at the bottom. So you can wear it down low if you wanted to, or you can kind of hike it up too, right, Kim? And just kind of blues on it over.
Absolutely. I love that whole look of the blouson because it's not messy looking. It's like cool and fashionable looking. And so it really then is like moving with your body. This is even really cute if you were to half tuck it into the front of your pants and wear a belt with it because of how that beautiful drape detail is going to fall.
Oh my gosh, and the softness of this too is just, oh my gosh, it's just wonderful. It just feels so good against the skin. And you could tell that this isn't going to wrinkle and crinkle at all, Kim.
Oh no, this is not going to wrinkle, crinkle. You are not going to look like a hot mess at the end of the day because you're a wrinkled mess. This is that perfect fabric that is going to move with your body, live with you, and it is going to work for you, and you're going to wear it. So it's not going to be the opposite.
And I like the fact that there's also the detail up at the sleeve area around the shoulder. You've got that little bit of ruching to add to that movement, because I always like when there's a little bit of movement too, because it adds to that little bit of flirtiness and kind of, you know, that attitude to what you're wearing. Don't you agree, Kim?
Oh, absolutely. And the sleeve actually does the same thing because of how the sleeve is angled. It's actually going to make your arm look longer than it is. And you're going to have that little flirty detail also with the movement.
That little cap sleeve detail there, that we've got that little bit of movement there. And also when it comes to the sleeve opening too, you don't have to worry about your undergarments sneaking through there at all. You don't have to worry about layering it up with additional tank tops or anything underneath too, Kim, which is what I like. So all of these details have been thought of.
Absolutely. We think of all of those details for you because who wants to add another project to their day to figure out like what I'm supposed to wear or do under this item? Like you just want to be able to put it on and walk out the door and just call it a day. And so that is exactly what this blouse is going to do for you. You're not going to show, you're just going to be perfect.
Right. You are going to be perfect. And look at this. You've got that perfect stretch that goes along with it too, because that stretch adds so much to the comfort when you're wearing it. Right, Kim?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love this stretches 4 ways. I mean, this is amazing the way that this fabric really is going to move with your body. And again, the same thing is you pull on the print, you're not going to have that grin through it all. So your print is just going to ting you along. It's not going to break through.
Yeah, no, which is great because you don't want that, because then you know that you're not getting the quality of what you expect from H. Halston. So when we're talking about sizes, what are we thinking about? Where should we go here, Kim? Like, what should we stick with our regular sizes?
Oh, 100%. Stick with your regular size. There's so much stretch in this. And if you feel that maybe as you look at this garment, because it is a little bit drapier, you could size down if you wanted to. But generally speaking, I would take your regular size.
All right, that's always good to know. And don't forget, you could check out tsc.ca. You can see the size chart there. And it's very easy to read too. Just take a look at your bust and your waist and your hip, and then go along there, and then you'll find the perfect size for you. Now we are moving on here to this piece. This is a long sleeve shoulder pleat tunic, available in this wonderful Arctic ice. We also have it in the aqua print. And then it also comes in another print. This is the black print here. So you have those options again. And as Kim had mentioned earlier in the hour, I don't know if you had heard her, but many of the prints here that you're gonna find with H. Halston, they're not gonna be in your face prints. These are prints that add that little bit of dimension, they add that interest, but they are prints that will take you throughout the year, right, Kim?
Oh, absolutely. They're not memorable prints. I mean, I don't love memorable prints. A lot of people don't like memorable prints because you want to be able to have that versatility behind it. And that's what this is. It's just very subtle in the sense that you can continually wear it.
And this is a piece that you will continue to wear too. I mean, we could see it on Katie here. She has it tucked in. You could wear it out if you want to. You could wear it with a belt. There are so many different options. But again, Kim, look at the detail, especially in through the shoulder area.
Oh my God, the detail. I am always on the hunt for the perfect blouse. This to me is the perfect blouse. You have that beautiful shearing that comes off of the shoulder. So it's such a beautiful feminine detail. And then again, I love that the front, the whole entire placket is covered.
Yes.
So it's clean. It doesn't look messy. It's very refined. You have a nice kind of billowing arm. So it's not, you know, attached to your body. And then you just have that beautiful cuff detail as well. It is so feminine, but then the back is even better because you have this beautiful inverted pleat on the back. So you can move with this, and this gives you a lot of room. So you could tuck this in. You could wear this longer as a tunic length item. You could actually even open this up and wear like a cami or a t-shirt underneath it, and it's almost like a layering piece.
That's exactly what I was thinking too, because that's another way to do it, right? Wear it open, put a little tank underneath it, and then you're all set to go. And then you could have that layered look, and then put on like a chunky necklace, and then out the door you go. It's perfect for the office. If you want to put a little blazer on top, you can do so too. Or if you want to just add that little bit of edginess when you have it tucked in, why don't you throw a jean jacket on it? I mean, the endless possibilities that you have, Kim, I mean, are just amazing with this.
Oh, it's fabulous. And I mean, I kind of even think about this as almost more of like a jacket come the summer months. So you're sitting outside at your friend's barbecue and all of a sudden it gets a little chilly, but you had a tank top on and a pair of shorts before. This you just throw on, and it's not like, oh, let me borrow your messy sweatshirt that you have because I'm cold. You throw on this beautiful piece, you're warm and covered, but you still look fabulous.
Oh yeah, and she looks fabulous in these pants too. Again, we've got that jet set jersey, and this is 2 easy pays of $34 available from H. Halston. And Katie is 5'10", and she's wearing a size small, so you can see where they fall on the ankle with her here. This is more of that mid-rise and a relaxed fit too, Kim, which is kind of what we're going for more and more these days.
Absolutely. Comfort is key. And we all know that we can get comfort out there now from the clothes that we're buying. And this pant I love because it has taken your basic jogger, which this is your good old jogger body, but we put it in this yummy jet set liquid fabric. So you just went from being, you know, get rid of those joggers now that you have at home. We're going out in public, but we still want to be comfortable. And you have this yummy fabric against your skin that's just going to slink with your body.
And we've got that beautiful waistband too that won't roll on you. And Kim, our friends love the pockets.
Oh, everyone loves a pocket. This is a perfect cell phone pocket. It's a perfect pocket for your lipstick, for your keys, for your face mask, for anything that you need. But again, the waistband will not roll. Where you put it is where it's going to stay. I mean, look at that stretch.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
this is crazy. I mean, this is the perfect piece. It's not going to grow. It's going to stay in the true form that it is. This is the perfect item that you could travel with. Once we're all back out and traveling, you could be super mean to this pant and roll it up and crumple it, and you take it out and it's perfect. You don't have to do anything to it.
But that's exactly why it's called Jet Set, right? Because you had all those celebrities that H. Halston was actually dressing, and they were jet setting around about the whole entire world, and they always wanted to look good. And this is the perfect fabric for them, and the perfect fabric for you too, because you have that comfort. You've got the softness, you've got the stretch, you've got pockets. I mean, Kim, really, what more could we put into these pants? And those pockets too, even though we have them there too, like we have one on each side, you don't have that bulk.
Oh, you don't have that bulk. This is truly the perfect pant. This is another one. Buy this. It's going to be a workhorse in your closet. It's going to be one of those go-to pieces that you're going to grab from spring, summer, fall, and winter, because it looks great with a flat or an open-toed shoe, but then it looks fabulous also with a heel. You could even throw a bootie on with this in the winter and throw it on, you know, with a sweater and a leather jacket or another outerwear piece. So it's going to be a workhorse. Think 365-day wear. This is exactly what it's going to do for you.
Oh yeah, and Katie made it ready for the spring and summer with these. This is the Margaretta sandal from Vince Camuto, available in sizes 6 through to 11, full and half sizes, black and brown available. They kind of have that espadrille kind of look to it, and you've got that wonderful contrast stitching around the foot area. We could see that the foot is beautifully held together, and you've got that ankle strap too, and you have that adjustability, but you've also have that coolness and that stylish look going along with this. You've got a little bit of lift in the heel. It's not that high. We could see that wonderful brown there. I just want to let our friends know that we have least quantities in the black, all right? And that is from Vince Camuto. Now, this is our last item of the hour. Yes, we are talking about H. Halston. We are getting you ready to look good and feel great. This is the long sleeve dress with the knot detail. Again, we have that Jet Set jersey, and I'm telling you, my friends, the top I'm wearing is from H. Halston. It is also the Jet Set jersey. So comfortable. You have the softness and you have the stretch, and now you can get it in a full dress. Introductory price, $79.99. You're saving $8 on this. This is the Anise Black, very limited in this. 2 easy pays available for $39.99. And we have this lovely dress that is just amped up with this wonderful knot here, Kim.
Oh, yeah. I love this. So as I'm looking at this hanging here, it looks like 2 pieces. It looks like a top and a skirt, and then you have a belt on. But we did all the work for you. So one, there's no zipper. You just pull it over your head. I mean, how delicious is that? Then you have this beautiful drape detail that's not only there for fashion, it's actually there for function, because it's going to hide anything that we're a little uncomfortable with in our midsection. So it's going to give you that kind of clean look where you don't have to feel uncomfortable. And that's what this kind of sash detail is going to do.
Yeah, and I just want to turn it around so I could show our friends here that you see when Kim was saying that it looks like 2 pieces, it really does look like 2 pieces, but it's all in one. You don't have to worry about, oh, where did I put the little shrug? No, it comes with it and it's all set to go, because I'm one of those people, Kim, I keep losing pieces that I put. Yes, that's me. So that's why something like this is always good to have, because you don't have to worry about what you're wearing, what you need to pair it up with whatsoever. It's all done for you. And that wonderful material again. Oh my gosh, Kim, loving it.
Oh, it's so yummy. It's that great Jet Set fabric. So again, you're going to throw this on. You're not going to look wrinkled. This dress will look so fabulous with a cool little sneaker. So you could look all pulled together and have a little sneaker on and be really comfortable. You could dress this up with a heel. You could dress it up with an open-toed flat. You could bring this into winter and fall with a tight and a bootie or an over-the-knee boot. So this is not a piece that you're going to buy just for spring or summer. This is going to take you throughout the year.
Oh yeah, and take you through to like any event that you would have, whether it be something casual or something dressed up, because you could dress up this dress so easily. All you have to do is add on maybe a necklace, maybe some earrings, and then you're good to go.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely good to go. There's really honestly no thought process that has to go into this, which is amazing. You just throw it on and add a couple accessories and walk out the door and call it a day.
Oh my gosh, and how much more easier does it get than that, right, Kim? I mean, that is what we are looking for. That's what we're craving for, and that's what you get with H. Halston, too. I mean, we have a lot. You know, if you go online at tsc.ca, you could see the entire collection there. We also took a look at the H. Halston studio for more casual looks as well, too. So we were able to cover so much in this hour, but so many pieces are flying out the door. So I want to let our friends know, if you do see something, now's the time to get it. Kim, so good to see you. I'll be seeing you in a little bit again.
I can't wait. Round 3.
Yay.
With more newness.
Yes, exactly. And different ways to wear our new pieces of clothing. Don't forget, check out tsc.ca for more. Don't go anywhere.